I'm going to share with you a fake story. But this story is going to teach you a very important business lesson. So basically, this gentleman who was not very rich, he wanted his son to get married to Bill Gates' daughter. So he went up to Bill Gates and said, would you allow your daughter to be married to my son? Bill Gates said, well, what does your son do? He said, well, he's just a graduate, nothing extraordinary. He said, well, my daughter, I prefer somebody more qualified than that. And so this man asked Bill Gates, he said, so if my son was to be the World Bank's chairperson, would your daughter marry him? He said, I would very seriously consider that, most likely, because I'm looking for that kind of a son-in-law. He said, okay, that's great. This man went to the World Bank and they asked, well, will you let my son be the chairperson of World Bank? And they said, well, who is your son? What's his qualification? It's like, he's just a graduate. It's like, well, you need to be a lot more than that to be the World Bank's chairperson. Okay, well, if my son was the son-in-law of Bill Gates, would you allow him to be the chairperson of World Bank? They said, well, we would certainly give it a serious consideration given the background and given that he would probably be the heir to Microsoft. Makes sense. So I did something similar, and a lot of entrepreneurs do this. When I was a young entrepreneur, I was an undergraduate student at the Illinois Institute of Technology. We were going for business plan competitions in multiple universities and winning cash prizes. But we realized the bigger cash prizes were at MBA level business plan competition. So we needed an MBA in the team, but we didn't have an MBA because we were all undergrads. So I went to my university and I said, I need an MBA student just for namesake so I can qualify for those MBA level business plan competitions. And my university said, but that doesn't sound right. Why would we give you one? I said, because your university will get all the good publicity if we get the award. And my university was like, sure, we'll talk to somebody in the business school and get you an MBA. We got the MBA on board. We went, we competed against Harvard and Cornell and MIT and won. Those awards came back to my university, glorified our university, and our MBA really didn't even open the mouth. But we hacked the system. So this is what you do in real life. To get something, to stretch for something that you don't really deserve, you need to leverage something else to get to that point. And that's a very key tool, key hack for entrepreneurship.